So there are intriguing stories all across the NFL in training camp practices right now, but is there anything more intriguing than how the Jacksonville Jaguars are using wide receiver slash DB Travis Hunter? And I just find this story to be very fascinating, and I'm very intrigued to see the development that Travis Hunter is going to have with the Jacksonville Jaguars. And what does he become? Does he become more of a DB? Does he become more of a wide receiver? Or can he be one of those first ever dual threat on both sides of the ball, offense and defense, for almost a full amount of snaps? That it's just something that would be unheard of at the NFL level. And as you can see here, he's going through a lot of DB drills, wide receiver drills. This one right here, he's working on a press get off. So he's going to punch right there on this pad. He's going to punch rip, and then he's going to get off of it. But as we go back through a couple of these, I am just very interested. How can the Jacksonville Jaguars get the absolute most out of Travis Hunter without seeing his play decline, whether it be on the defensive side of the ball or the offensive side of the ball? And if we do start to see a decline, do you start to see him shift gears towards more one position? It's very intriguing, and it's a story that we don't see that much. Welcome back to the Coach Plays, and if you're new here and if you like anything and everything football, including film breakdowns, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It's completely free, and join this community. So yeah, Travis Hunter, he was a player that I was very intrigued with. Now, first and foremost, I'm a Tennessee Titans fan, so this is in the division rival, things like that. But I am very, very much intrigued with Travis Hunter. I was going to be totally fine if for some reason the Titans took him, but ultimately they needed a quarterback. They took Cam Ward, and I'm happy with that pick as a Titans fan. But I want to see Travis Hunter succeed at the NFL level. First off, I absolutely love watching him play. I think he's a incredible human being. I don't know him by any stretch of imagination, but just watching him, it's a breath of fresh air watching him play football, because he just seems like he's a kid that enjoys the game, and I hope that never changes as he goes through his NFL career and his NFL experience. And you're seeing him even in practice. He's playing, he's dancing, he's smiling. And to me, that just is very infectious, and it's so much positivity. And I feel like we need more positivity in a lot of things we do. So it's just refreshing watching him play. But in my evaluation of him, I was trying to figure out, is he more of a DB or is he more of a wide receiver? And I know a lot of people out there project him to be more of a DB. I personally thought, while he could be a really good DB, I also feel like he could be a really good wide receiver, and I just don't know. And the big question is, do you hinder Travis Hunter if you play him both ways? If you play him both ways, it's kind of that old school food for thought that you could be a master of one or wow, y'all going to have to tell me in the comment section below. I'm already butchering this. But like, you don't want to be a jack of all trades. You want to be a master of something. And it's like, he could be a jack of all trades, but if he just was able to focus on DB, are we talking a Darrelle Revis? Or are we talking about one of the best corners in the NFL? If he just focused on wide receiver, could he get to a Justin Jefferson type? I don't know. These are all questions we don't really know. But the big question is, do you hinder him if you play him both ways? The biggest thing is, those guys I just mentioned never was the type of athlete that a Travis Hunter has been in college. And he's put up incredible numbers everywhere he's went from both positions. And so far, how are the Jacksonville Jaguars utilizing this? There were rumors that they were going to focus him more on defense, but they came out and said he's going to do both, and they're going to take it one step at a time. So far, early from camp, he's had 36 snaps on offense, 47 snaps on defense through, I think, 3 or 4 practices. So maybe leaning a little bit more defense than offense, but that's pretty close to 50-50. You don't know if 2 or 3 days had more of a defensive emphasis due to certain type of situations in practice. Like, we don't know those things. So I definitely think it's early to tell. It's going to be intriguing how much preseason games he plays and where do they play him at. Does he play one game at wide receiver? Does he play one game at DB? Does he do a little bit of both, but he only plays one quarter? Does he play three? These are all questions that the Jacksonville Jaguars coaching staff, their all the people who are involved in making those decisions, which should be the coaching staff, shouldn't be general manager or anything like that, but they have to have a plan in place, and I know they do. We don't know that plan necessarily like they do. They only reveal so much. So we're going to have to sit here and watch it unfold. And does he play primarily defense, but is he that gadget guy on offense? Or is he more of a 50-50? You play college football 26, you see they get that new gadget player. Is that what, I mean, that is a perfect, that's basically Travis Hunter invented that position in the college football video game. He was just that, even though he was primarily both sides. It's going to be very intriguing. As a Titans fan, I want to see success from Travis Hunter just because I enjoy watching him play. I hope he doesn't really have success on the Titans. He probably will. But yeah, I want to hear from you guys. What do you guys think? And also, where do you want to see him perform the most? I think the popular answer would be wide receiver, just because I think people love to see guys catching the football, making big plays, and scoring touchdowns rather than pass breakups and occasional pick here and there. But at the end of the day, it's what does he do best? How does he help the team win? How does he help put the team in positions to win more football games? And how do you keep them healthy? Because that is the biggest thing. It's one thing to do it at the college level, but how can he hold up? He's already doesn't have the thickest or the biggest frame, so can he hold up playing over 100 snaps a game, getting this amount of snaps on defense, getting that amount of snaps on offense? I don't know. I'm just very interested. And early reports out of the Jacksonville Jaguars camp, he's doing very well. I mean, you look at a couple clips, and his clips have been hard to come by. Jacksonville's kind of putting on lockdown right now as far as training camp. Not like other teams. He looks more natural, maybe, at the cornerback position, being a defender, getting in and out of his back pedals, getting in and out of his T-steps, and just being able to react. He's given a coverage, he's given a man coverage or whatnot, and he's just being able to play ball and react, rather than might just look a little bit less natural at the wide receiver position. He's never been an elite route runner. He's just been an athlete. So I could very well see him have more reps at defense, but I'm very intrigued to see how it all shakes out for him and the Jaguars, and how much can he give this organization on both sides of the ball, because at that point it's like you drafted two players in one, and you just don't see that often. If he can do both at a very high level, sky's the limit, and he could do something that really has never been seen at a certain level in the NFL. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section below. As always, guys, like this video, hit subscribe if you're not. It's completely free. Join this community. And as always, stay humble, stay kind. Peace.